record. Boom, boom, lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's get straight into this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over a few currency pairs. So let me just go over GU first of all, because I'm going to show you guys something, right? So GU, let me quickly minimize this real quick. Bring that down and boom, GU. So where's GU? I think someone else is jumping on the call. Boom. Okay, cool. So GU, yeah. So guys, this is one strategy that I really wanted to show you guys that I've been trying to show a lot of people, you know, and just because what it is it's such a simple strategy to use. And if you can just master the strategy, and whenever you see something like this, then I'm pretty sure you're going to be it'll be fine for you, yeah. Okay. So basically, what this is a Wyckoff schematic, yeah. So if you want to know more about a Wyckoff schematic, then literally look it up on YouTube, yeah. Because even me, I'm still you know mastering this thing. I'm still learning this thing, right? And so whenever price is consolidating, yeah, you have to be able to train your eyes to see some of this stuff, right? So we know that this is consolidation. So first of all, we know that the market can only be in three conditions, right? It can either be in an expansive move, a retracement, or a ranging market. So we know that GU, so this is say a smaller time frame. So on a big larger time frame, we see that this is a massive move up. It's just a huge move up, right? But on a smaller time frame, when you zoom into a smaller time frame, you get a move up, and then what do you get? You get either a retracement down or you get consolidation. So first of all, I was able to identify that there was a move up, and then there was ranging market moving sideways. Yeah, so consolidation, right? Sideways. And so in consolidation, what you want to see is this. I did drop a video on this, but on something similar to this. But in consolidation, this is what you want to be able to train your eyes to see, right? If you start seeing a push up and a move back down to the support zone, yeah, and another push up and a move back down to the support zone, and you get that third push up, yeah, this push up here takes out every single person who was selling here, right? Takes out these sellers, takes out these sellers too, right? So what you do is this. All you do is this now, yeah? This is a Wyckoff schematic. So this is a Wyckoff distribution schematic, right? So it was in the opposite way, which is 3 drives down and the push up. That's a Wyckoff accumulation, yeah? So this is a distribution schematic. So we know that from the distribution schematic, what needs to happen? Price wants to start going down, right? So after move up, consolidation, move down, yeah? So we get the 3 push drive, 1, 2, 3, yeah? The 3 drive and push. And then if you know what you're doing, if you know, like, okay, cool, I'm identifying a Wyckoff schematic, then this is where you would enter, right here. Because this is where you get your proper wick entry, right? This one right down here. But if you ever miss this entry, yeah, and guess what? A lot of us are going to miss this entry. Probably 95% of people will miss this, yeah, because, you know, they're not really seeing this. They're not training their eyes to see this, right? So if you ever miss this entry right here, don't sweat it, yeah? All you have to do is this, wait for the push, yeah? So the reason this is called a push is because the sellers here, like, they tried to push it down and break the zone, right? And they couldn't do it. But eventually they pushed it through, yeah? They pushed it through, yeah? And pushed it through. So in other words, they broke the support zone. And then after a push, normally comes an exhaustion phase, yeah? So an exhaustion phase is literally when the sellers, it took them energy to push price past this support zone, yeah? And eventually they pushed it through, broke it through, and then the sellers now are tired, yeah? The buyers now take control. And all the buyers do is this. They then push price back up into either the support zone, yeah, test as resistance, or to test, you know, sometimes they push it even higher like they did here, right? So this is what you would do to enter the trade, right? So what you would do is this. You would wait for price to come up, yeah? Either test, you know, here, which is the very top of the resistance zone. This is actually the top right here, where my cursor is right now, or that line. Test the top of it, yeah? And then it will just completely drop, yeah? So this is why I entered with my first position, and this is when I sent out a screenshot for you guys to enter as well, right? So, here. But obviously, and what would normally happen is this, price would then bounce off of that quickly and just shoot all the way down, right? But in this case, obviously, it stopped me out because I had a really small stop loss just above here. And as you can see, the wick was down here, right? It just stopped me out by like 2 pips or something. And then I entered again, right? Because I knew what schematic I was seeing. So, and I trusted the process, you know? A lot of the time, you need to trust the process, trust the pattern that you're seeing. Trust it, you know? Trust it, literally, because that's one thing I've had to learn the hard way, yeah? So literally jumped in again, and then we rolled this trade all the way down, right? We rolled this trade all the way down to here. I think it was like a just under a 50 pip move, yeah. But altogether, it was a 1 to 9 R to R, yeah. 1 to 9. So then roughly about a 27, 28% increase on account because of this one move, right? So guess what? You could stop trading for the whole week after that. So you do not have to trade so much. A lot of people, man, I just feel like people trade too much. Like, and the more you trade, yeah, the more you're gonna lose. I have somebody in my other team right now, you know, and they just trade so much. They trade, like they want to be in the trade every single day. You don't have to be in the trade every single day. You could have caught this move, you know, and then come back in a few days. You understand? But guess what? You would have had a 27% increase in your account. You see it? 27. People don't have that, and this is all in one move because obviously, you know, my risk was what, 5 pips. So you're trading with a lot size that your risk is 5 pips. So my overall risk actually is 3%. Yeah. So that means if you hit my stop loss, then that's a 3% loss. But then obviously, then 3 times 9 point. Let's just say 3 times 9. Roughly about 27% increase, yeah? Let's just leave it like that, 27% increase in account, right? So whenever you see this, trust it, yeah? When the market's consolidating, when it's ranging, trust it. Trust the patterns that you're seeing because the patterns are telling you something. So when I say it, I don't mean like there's so many different patterns out there, but then I literally stick to these patterns only, yeah? I trade bullish and bearish flags, which are continuation patterns. Ascending and descending channels, which are reversal patterns, right? And then this Wyckoff schematic, right? That's it. Those are the only patterns I trade. I hardly trade the head and shoulders, you know, but if it is there, you know, I'll watch it and, you know, I might jump in. But these are the ones I prefer to choose from, right? These 3. So now, cool. So that was that. This is GBP/USD, right? So now I'm going to show you another one, actually, on CADJPY. So look, whenever you see this, yeah, it's a bread and butter trade. You see it as a bread and butter trade, yeah? So, boom, let's go. So I'm gonna show you why I'm in this trade, you know, and where I'm hoping for it to go, right? So, where are we? I believe we saw it in like the 1 hour time frame. Double check. CADJPY. Oh, what do you see? Same thing. Like, I'm telling you now, once you understand the strategy, if you only trade the strategy, yeah, then you're fine. But look how I combined different patterns together. So we got the 3 drives down, 1, push back to the top of the range, 2, push back, false break, by the way. So I always tell people, they never make it simple for you. They never make it easy for you, but keep your cool and let the market do what it wants to do. You understand? That's the 2nd drive down. And then you get the 3rd drive down a lot lower than these ones. So stop out all of these sellers, right? Stop out all of these sellers right here. And so normally once they stop out these sellers, you see this little wick here? So this wick is normally because as people's stop losses getting hit. So whenever you see like wicks, it's like people's stop losses getting hit. So stop losses getting hit and the breakout sellers. So obviously from here, you know, there's people down here that say, oh, if price gets below here, I'm gonna sell the CADJPY. And so what happens? It activates the sell orders, drags it against them, stops them out. Wicks. You see it? Stop losses being hit as well, right? So that's whenever you see tons of wicks, there's loads of stop losses being hit. So we got the 3 drives down. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. 3 drives down, right? So we get the drive, push back up to the top of the range. 2nd drive, push back up to the top of the range. 3rd drive, hit, take out people's stop losses, and then push back up. Normally now this is the push, yeah? So sometimes you can get this as well. You see how it pushed back up, came back down here with this wick here. So this is basically a test, yeah, of the spring. So basically they'll call it the test of the bottom of the range, yeah? So let's say you missed this one, always keep an eye out for a test of this area. So in the GU's case, it was a test, but the test obviously was a lot deeper, right? And so it stopped people out still. So it's just people, them playing around with your emotions again, playing around with, oh, cool, so I guess the trade's not going to happen anymore, and then it happens, right? So just always bear in mind, so after you get the 3 drives, you might get a little test like this. So let me just move this up, because you know these arrows are just being away all the time. So, okay, cool. Yeah, here. I'm leaving like that. Cool. Test. You see that? Boom, right there, right? So then you get the push, yeah? And normally this is what you want to see. You want to see buy pressure. You want to see this pressure. If you start getting all these little small candles and everything and it starts stalling out down here, like, then I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen. But once you get this buy pressure, that massive buy injection, you know you're in the right trade. You see it? Because the buys have to push through the zone, right? So they literally have to inject so much P's up into CADJPY to push it straight through. And look at the candlestick, the 1 hour candlestick that pushed through. You see all these little small ones? Yeah? This candlestick here, yeah, look at it. Look at all these little small candlesticks. So first injection of buy pressure here. First injection, yeah? Boom, right here. And then look at this next one. Look at this massive candlestick. So they had to literally push through that zone. They literally had to push through that zone, and they did that, right? So now this is how you marry up different patterns, right? So after you get a push, you normally get an exhaustion phase because the buyers took them energy and took them a lot of money to weed out all the sellers, yeah, to remove all the sellers, all these little sellers they're trying to sell it, still trying to sell it all the way down. They had to literally put, it took them energy to do that, right? So in other words, then they get tired, then the market then starts to correct itself, yeah. This is a bullish flag. I just didn't, just didn't draw it up. This is a bullish flag, yeah, something like that, yeah, bullish flag. So buyers step out of the market, sellers step back into the market, messy correction down, yeah? So most of us, we're not going to catch this entry right here, like I said with GU, but we will catch this one, So this is why when I saw this, so I married up the Wyckoff accumulation strategy, yeah, boom, 3 drives, with a bullish flag strategy, yeah, which is a continuation sign that price wants to continue going up. We see it. So not only we had accumulation, yeah, for price going up, we also had a bullish flag sign, yeah, for price to continue to go up. So now check this out, and don't forget this is support zone. I'm going to show you this in a second. Cool, and then this is our entry right here. Boom, peace of mind. How many pips did it go against me? Yeah. So basically, when I say this is our entry, let me quickly do this real quick to show you. So this was the top of the range. Yeah, this right here was the top of the range. Here, yeah. So this is why it came. Remember with GU, it came back deeper. Sometimes it comes to the right here. You buy it. You understand? This is where you buy it right here. So now, check this out. How many pips did it go against me? This is how you know this is gonna fly. Yeah. So where was the entry? Entry was here. 4 pips. Nothing. 4 pips. Yeah. I gave this as, you know what? I did not have to give this a huge stop loss. I could have given this a stop loss of like 10 pips. I could have given it a small stop loss of about 10 pips. But I thought, you know what? I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit. I'm gonna give it a bit longer, a bit of a bigger stop loss. You know why I did that? It's because GU. Because of GU. Give me 1 second. Because of GU. GU came back down to stop us out initially. So I was like, okay, snap me. Yeah, let me just do it this way. I'm gonna give this just a little bit of a larger stop loss. So it was roughly about a 15 pip stop loss. Boom. Here, yeah, sweet, yeah. 15 pip stop loss, yeah. So now we got the bullish flag, so we know we're in the right trade, yeah. This is beautiful. We got the accumulation, yeah. This is hands down a beautiful strategy right here, yeah. So I've married up both strategies right now. So now okay, cool. So next possible entry. So when it broke, when it bounced off here, then it would just be a retest of the flag, right? So I'm pretty sure this would have been the retest down here. Okay, this would have been your second entry for it to go up. But if you see price come back down here, which I highly doubt it's going to do, then that's when you jump in. Or you would jump in now off of the break and retest of the top of the bullish flag. Simple. If it breaks and retests above here, this is what would be your next entry, right? Break above, retest, this is where you enter, yeah? I don't wait for no confirmation candles, if I waited for a confirmation candle on this one, then my stop loss would have to be like this. So my stop loss would be, what, 34 pips. So I don't wait for no confirmation candle. Once it gets into my zone, that's my entry. I've got all of this action going on. All of this action going on. I don't need another confirmation candle. I've got 1, 2, yeah. So look at all the confirmations I have. I have with this whole confirmation. I have the push confirmation. I have a bullish flag confirmation. You see it? I don't need more confirmations to jump in. You know what I mean? So, okay, cool. So now this is what I'm saying with GBP CAD, right? Yeah. So I keep saying GBP CAD, CADJPY. So this is the easiest thing to do. And when it comes to trading, you need to know the range that you're trading in. Yeah. So know the range that you are trading in, right? So this is what I do with these pairs. So I can see price bounces off this down here and bounces down here. I see more bounces. And so in other words, I'm seeing that price likes to stay within the zone. So whenever it's out of the zone, yeah, so that's my first range, right? On the monthly time frame. And I've got a second range up here. Yeah, this is my second range right there. Yeah, so we've got bounces here. We've got rejections here as well. Rejections there, rejections, yeah? So if price is at the bottom of this range, yeah, normally I don't just enter straight because they do like to stop you out. I like to wait for a pattern. I like to wait for a reversal sign. So you just saw it in a 1 hour time frame, right? So now, yeah, so this is my monthly zones, right? Monthly zones. So let's check it out. The range from this bottom, yeah, to the very top, is roughly about 1,238 pips, right? So I know that on a monthly time frame, I could hold this for 1,238 pips. Why? Because, check this out, it's in a range. Whenever it gets down here, and if it fails to break all of this and stays under, then it pushes back up to the mid-range. Then if it fails to break through this and stays above the zone, then it comes back down. Right? You see it? So literally up and down, up and down, up and down. So I know if I trade the monthly time frame, I'm going to just hold this thing right now. Yeah, I'm just going to hold it right to the very top. So let's go to the weekly time frame. So now we have to identify the weekly range, right? So what do you see here? Let me quickly zoom out. Okay, here, yeah. So what do you see now? So, so I forgot to say something actually on the monthly time frame. Monthly time frame, yeah. This zone here is where you see buy pressure and sell pressure, yeah? So look at this. Price tried to get up here, sell pressure. When it was above, yeah, buy pressure. You see it? Sell pressure, buy pressure. So that mid zone, yeah, is roughly that you would identify where there's buy and sell pressure, yeah? Identify that zone there on a monthly. And then you do the exact same thing on a weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, boom. So where do you see buy and sell pressure now? Easy. I see buy pressure and sell pressure here. This is my my buy pressure and sell pressure zone right here. Yeah. So boom, look at this. So I see buy pressure, buy pressure, buy pressure, buy pressure. I see sell pressure down here. If I zoom back out, then it'll probably be the same. Let me just put my cursor there instead. So you see, look, buy pressure here. You see sell pressure here, right? So let's just focus on this section right here now, yeah? So now I know that price is rejecting here. I know hands down is going to come up to here to test this zone, yeah? And this is where you take TP. I wouldn't hold your trade because what would happen, price would just come up here and drop, right? Like that. So just to give you an example of what I mean, yeah? So with this GBP USD trade, here, okay, just remember this zone. I've drawn it out as well for you. Look at this. Weekly time frame, where's the buy and sell pressure? Right here. Right there, right? So now let's zoom in to find out what happened, right? So we go to the 1 hour time frame now. Go ahead. No, so when we bought, so when I told everyone to sell it down here, but the overall move was the up move, yeah, and it got up here, this is where you should have closed out your trade. You close out your trade here. Why? Because this is where there was buy and sell pressure. You don't hold to see what's going to happen. You close your trade, and if it breaks above and retests above the top end, the midsection, you know what? Let me do this. This thing's always in the way. Let me do this. Okay, cool. And if it breaks above that mid buy and sell pressure zone, that's when you buy again. But you would not. You don't want to be holding the trade. Don't hold the trade to see whether it's going to break through. Don't do that. It's all good, yeah. So hence why look at that massive rejection down. This literally massive rejection down, right? So this is why you don't hold your trade at buy and sell pressure areas, because you will play yourself. You would absolutely play yourself, right? So let's go back to CADJPY. So now on the weekly time frame, I think it was the weekly time frame. Here, boom. Okay, cool. So this is where I'm aiming for CADJPY to go to. Yeah, right here. Buy and sell pressure, easy. 416 pips. So hopefully you guys are in this trade right now, you know, because I did put it out in the group for you guys to literally look. We've got the free drives. You know, we're going to be working on CADJPY right now. So that's that one. Yeah. So let me quickly see what it's doing right now. Cool. Yeah, it's fine. I've already got 2 positions in this. Easy. Look, the break and retest above this zone here, and you got 1 down here. That's easy, easy, easy. That's done. And now I'm literally going to add as many positions to this trade until it gets to the zone. Simple. As like that. So literally just going to keep compounding and stacking up on CADJPY. But guess what? All of this is noise. Yeah. Price wants to go up to test the range and down to test the support zone. Yeah. Everything you see in between is just lots of noise. So don't be fazed by all of this noise here, right? But we're in it good right now anyway. So moving on now. Let's go to another currency pair. Okay. So and so remember I told you the patterns that I like to trade: bearish and bullish flags, ascending and descending channels, and then these Wyckoff schematics as well. And then I like to marry them up. So people ask you, oh, so H, what's your strategy? Look, I have tons of different strategies. I just use them at different points in the market. So, for example, at support and resistance zones, I'm looking for Wyckoff schematics. I'm looking for ascending and descending channels. You know, when prices made a push up already and it started making this move up, I'm looking for continuation patterns like this one here. You see it? But different strategies, different strategies at different points in the market. So now check this out: GBP/AUD. So we all should be in this one. Well, if you joined the mentorship group at the very, very beginning, then you would be in this trade. So this move here, this move is a righteous move, yeah? So let's go to the monthly time frame. Easy. What do you see here on the monthly? What do you see on the monthly? Easy stuff. You got to push down. What are you seeing? A messy correction up. Yeah. So this is a bearish flag, right? So what do you think is going to happen? What's going to happen is this. The moment it breaks out of this bearish flag, this thing is going to die. Literally, it's going to come back down probably by here. 4,636 pips. It sounds crazy, but you know this is how you trade in the high time frames. Yeah, and you have to obviously hold it. You probably have to hold it for the whole year, you know. But it's gonna get down there. You understand? It's gonna get down there. So look, and the reason you know why is because of this bearish flag here. Yeah, bearish flag right here. GBP. So what we seen here. So cool. So now what you do is this. 1 hour. I zoomed into the lower time frame. Yeah, lower time frame. Yeah, zoomed a bit. I think lower actually. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. In fact, let's go back one. Cool. So first of all, the price has corrected itself all the way back to the zone. Yeah, to the zone where it first reversed, right? This is that alone would have been your initial sign that price should start making its way down now, right? But what did I say? Once you get to a zone like this, you don't just jump in, because look, if you just jumped in, this is what they do all the time. They spike you out. They spike you out and take your monies, and you're just ticked off, you know? And so what you do is this, you start waiting for reversal signs, yeah? And remember I told you guys, these wicks are what? People's stop losses being here. And so all the sellers, everyone who was selling from here, yeah? Everyone got taken out. All those long-term, high time frame sellers, all of them taken out if they didn't close off their trade, right? And all the people that buy above this, you know, price breaks out of this for the buy, I'm going to buy it kind of thing, then their trade got activated and then dragged against them. Stop loss hits, right? So remember that. So whenever you see like wicks like this, especially at these zones, people's stop losses are getting taken out, right? So now what do? You start looking for reversal signs up in here, yeah? So boom, let's go down to lower time frame. Let's go to the 4 hours, see what we see. So what do you see on the 4 hour time frame? 4 hour time frame is this, yeah? You see this, you see a push up, you see a push down, push up, push down, push up, right? So this is the initial zone that had to get taken out. The moment price broke and retested beneath this low, yeah, this is where you sell. You do not sell here, yeah? Because look at all the people that tried to sell where they came down and came up here, you know, stop loss, you know? And this was, let me see how many pips that was. Let's say you tried to sell it from here to here. 70 pip stop. You don't have a 70 pip stop. Easy. So look, the best thing to do is wait for that low to get taken out, break and retest underneath, and this is where you jump in, and then you hold. You hold the trade. Yeah, you know it's gonna go at least down to the bearish flag. Yeah, so at least down to the bearish flag. You might even try a little stop out thing as well. Look, 1,782 pips. So if you had just obviously if you was part of the team from the very beginning, I can't remember who it was actually now. Well, I do remember who it was actually. But if you was part of the team from the very beginning, you will be holding this trade right now. There is no reason to exit this trade. Yeah. So this is a lower. This was a lower time frame entry, 1 hour time frame. Here, lower time frame entry, break, retest underneath, a bit of a struggle, drop. Yeah. But on a 4 hour time frame now, so let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Yeah. What do you see? This is what you see. You see a push up, push down, push up. All of this stuff is one push and a push down and a second push up. Yeah. So now on a 4 hour time frame, this was the low that had to get taken out to confirm it. Everyone who sells on a 4 hour time frame, right? And guess what it did? It pushed straight through the zone with no retest, yeah? Eventually came back up to retest, and then this would have been where you could have added your second entry. You see it? If you didn't catch this one here, you know? Second entry right here, yeah? And so then obviously you can go down to the lower time frames as well to get like an even tighter entry. So for example, now you want to get a tighter entry. Let's say you missed out all of that. Not only you see, look, at this zone right here, what do you see? An ascending channel, so a reversal sign, right? And so this is what you would see at these zones. So this is the 4 hour time frame low that had to get taken out, right? So what happened here? You see the good, so buyers in the market, buy pressure, then ascending channel forming, yeah, which is a sign of reversal. Boom, this is a sign of reversal. So check this out now. Let's do something like this. Boom, ascending channel. You could have entered off the break and retest here, you know, on this time frame, yeah. Or you could have done this. So I'm just trying to show you different entries for this one pair. You're going to wait for price to push down, break up, enter here, you know, to break up this little consolidation zone down here, yeah? Or you could have entered here, push down, break up, yeah? You see how this low had to get taken out? It got taken out. Then there was a retest. Oh, let me just delete this in case you guys can't see it, yeah. So it got to, this low now on a 1 hour time frame is the low that needs to get beaten, right? You broke through, retest, you jump in. You see it here, and you ride it all the way down. So this move now, obviously right now it's just consolidating right now, but if it breaks it and retest beneath, you sell it. If it comes back above, then you wait for it to probably hit up this zone right here, you sell it. As easy as that, right? So GPAUD is going to be one of those trades that we focus on, you know, because for me, I like to just pick a pair. You know, I like to pick a few pairs and focus on it. And even if I focus on that pair for a week or 2 or 3 weeks, then that's the pair that I've chosen. Why? Because I see lots of potential in it. You see it. So I'm not going to focus on like, you know, this pair or that pair if it's not moving, or if I'm not seeing a reversal sign, or if it's not out of zone and I'm seeing like a distribution happening or accumulation happening. So unless I see that stuff, I can't trade it, you know, because you know, there's other pairs that are moving right now. So like I said, this move here is a beautiful move. So next week, you know, I'm going to be looking for more entries on this pair, right here, because like if you can stack up on this pair, it goes 1,000 pips just to the bottom of the range. Yeah, look at that. So, or to the bottom of this bearish flag, that's 1,782 pips altogether. You see it, powerful stuff. So I'm going to leave the rest of this call now, the Zoom call, to hear from you guys as well. So this is what I really want to show you. I wanted to show you. So now start training your eyes to see in consolidation, yeah, those Wyckoff distribution and accumulation semantics, yeah, or just call them strategies, right? So start training your eyes when you see it, yeah. I want you guys to pull it out in a group. You know, it could be something that we all benefit from. Do you understand? And so if you see it, let us know. You know, let us know. See if you can identify the free drives, and also start looking for these different patterns. I don't know whether you guys trade from the high time frame to the low, yeah. But normally in the group, yeah, the reason I'm on the 15 and the 5 and sometimes the 15 and 5, yeah, is because I'm trying to get like a tight entry, yeah. Because if I show you this now, GPAUD, let's go to the 4 hour time frame, yeah. I'm trying to get a tight entry up here, you know. But if I wait for the 4 hour, then I'll be trying to get an entry somewhere down here. But guess what? We would have missed out on how many pips already if I did that. 487 pips. So this is why normally I see all of this and then I try to get like a really tight entry, as simple as that, right? So guys, yeah, I want to hear from you guys, man. So trading wise, anything I've talked about just now as well, like what you guys saying, like when it comes to like, did that strategy help? You know, that free drive push strategy, or like, yeah, and this bearish flag as well. Let me know.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
Yeah. Have you ever identified one of these before?
Yeah, obviously I knew about the flags and stuff like that, the continuation pattern, but the Wyckoff thing new. Obviously I only noticed that, well, only learned that from you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good look.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, in regards to, you know how you got your Monday, false Mondays, high and low Wednesday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How did you learn that, or was that something you were taught?
Say that again, sorry?
Was that something you were taught yourself?
I was taught that. And so I learned because I traded Monday to Friday like it was just any other day, right? And I kept on playing myself. Mondays kept on messing up. Tuesdays messing up. Didn't really know what I was doing, you know? And then after I learned that, then I started to implement that in the charts. And so, for example, the DXY. So when you marry up all of these things, right? So you, like on Friday, you saw, let me quickly go there actually. DXY, boom. So on Friday, what did we see on Friday? Lower time frame. Let's go to 1 hour, yeah. So, and they always do this. They always make bare noise. Like, instead of just dropping and dying, yeah, it will just like to, DXY likes to mess you around so many times, right? So that's why you have to keep your emotions intact most of the time. So yeah, this was roughly about Friday, right? All of this action happened on Friday. So on Friday, when you start to marry up the whole Monday, Sunday, blow your account day. Nothing will go your way, yeah? Nothing will go your way. Mondays is false move Mondays, yeah? Tuesdays and Wednesdays are normally the high or the low of the week, right? And then it will consolidate either to Thursday and Friday for a reversal. So in this case, I can't remember what day. So Thursday, it came here, right? And it had initial sell pressure, right? And then it started consolidating. So this is how you knew. And not only that, it consolidated with a little bearish flag, so which is very annoying. So I was like, oh, snap, this thing's gonna just continue going up, right? All of this action down there. And then Friday was the day. So I saw it. Friday, it was at my zone, yeah? It was at my zone on a Friday, yeah, for reversal. This was my zone for reversal on a Friday, this point down here, okay? And then I started messing people up, you know, which is normal. But then I started seeing this, yeah? Let's see if you can see it. All right, yeah. So then we started seeing a little Wyckoff distribution thematic happening, right? But remember, I told you guys, but timing of day is so important. This is probably another thing I want to say. Timing of day is so important. So when you start seeing this stuff, look, it was happening at when it got up here for the third drive. This is like 5:30. We know the US dollar pairs, for example, moved during London and early New York and most in New York, but not at 5:30. You understand? And so I said, I'm not going to jump in this trade. So although it dropped, I could not care less. Yeah, I could not care less. And look at that. It came back up again, right? So this is now where we sort of have to get involved. Yeah. And then we started seeing, probably just a little break of a trend, you know, a lower high down here. So let me quickly see. Was it the 5-minute time frame? Let's just double check. Yeah, a lower high down here, and then this thing just plummeted. Yeah. So I like to marry up. So whenever it comes to a reversal, I like to, okay, cool. Is it Thursday or Friday? You know, is it Thursday or Friday? I'm seeing this. I remember I told you, whenever you see this pattern, trust it. Trust the pattern. Trust it, trust it, trust it, trust it, trust it. Price wants to go the other way. So, yeah, I know some people are buying the DXY, you know, but I was like, look, I done seen this, okay? I have to trust it now. I'm trusting with what I'm seeing right now, DXY is going down. So though it was making a lot of noise down here, that just basically weeding out all the sellers, right? And those doing that, then eventually just plummeted down and just dropped, right? So now I'm hoping for this to continue to fill what it's meant to fill, which is this on a showing the 4-hour time frame. This drop. So there's a little push down, bearish flag, another push down. This is my zone for the DXY right now. Right now, just making noise, yeah. But I want to see it stay beneath this bearish flag, because if it breaks above the bearish flag, then that's it's failed and it's going to continue to go up, yeah. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Anything else, brothers? Let me know. Let me know, man, because I will share with you. So, do you have any questions or anything? Or is the group just fine? You like everything's cool with the group? You know, like, because what I'm really trying to do is I'm not trying to give you guys signals. Like, the signals aren't going to help nobody. It's just going to give you some money, right? So what I'm really trying to do is just trying to show you like what I think about when I'm trading these charts, and then I want you guys to start, you know, marrying up, you know. And even if you disagree with me, like it doesn't like I want you guys to be independent traders. Do you understand? Disagree with me and trade your way. You know, we're both gonna learn. Do you understand? Like I'm not saying, oh, I'm the best trader out here. No. I'm learning every single day in trading, you know. So even if you disagree with me and you believe it's going to go up, buy that currency pair. If I think it's going to go down, I'll sell it. If I win or lose, who cares? It doesn't matter who wins or loses. Do you understand? It just, you know, it's all about the learning game right now. So this is why I'm trying to marry up everybody with like some of the thoughts, you know, some of my thought processes when I'm trading these charts, you know.